Okay. Now, tip number 15. Now, sometimes, you are listening to this top 15 techniques, and probably you'll go and implement one or two in your own, emailing style. But perhaps there are others who still end up writing long emails, okay? And they want 2 or 3, and especially let's say if your boss is sending you an email asking you to respond on 5 or 6 different points, the most professional way that you can do this is to respond to all the points. So let's say that you got a mail with, let's say, 3 different topics asking you to respond. Topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. And let us say you have answers for topic 1 and topic 2, and you don't have answers for topic 3. Okay? There are 2 things you can do. Number 1, you can respond by saying topic 1, here is the answer. Topic 2, here is the answer. Topic 3, I don't know, I'll get back to you in 3 days. Okay? That's one way of responding. Second way of responding is you respond topic 1, topic 2, ignore topic 3 because you don't know the answer. Now, after some time, because it's an email communication, there's a time lag between the sending and the reading and then forwarding it back to you and all that stuff. 2-3 days go by, and then what happens is the person who sent you the mail with the 3 topics has got a response from you with partial response, and he doesn't remember that you have not responded to the third. Now, what happens is all of us are human. We go look into our outbox. We see that we have responded to that email. We completely forgot that we have not responded to a third point. And that shows unprofessionalism. After 1 month, the guy remembers, hey, you didn't respond to this third point. And then you'll say, no, I responded to the third point. And then, you go back, check your mail trail, documentation, and all that stuff to figure out that you have forgotten to respond to the third point. Okay? So, when you respond to part of the mail, first of all, you are actually disrespecting the sender. Please remember that. It shows that you are not finding out the answers. It shows your apathy. That means you are careless. You would forget later on. So my suggestion to you is, when somebody sends you a mail with 3 or 4 points, make sure that you respond to all the points. Otherwise, put it in your to-do list, get all the answers, and only then respond. If it takes 2 or 3 days, please write a mail. I got your email. I'm finding the answers. I'll get back to you in 3 days, and find the answers in 3 days and respond to them in 3 days. Okay? Now I finished my 15 tips. Okay? Now I'll take some questions, and before I have 2 more slides after a few questions, and then I will conclude it. Okay? Now let me go to this question. Is auto reply mail good one? Such as thanks for your mail and automatically reply to sender. Well, Muthu, it depends. What is it? For example, if you're going on a vacation for 1 week and you're expecting somebody to send you an email, but you cannot respond, an auto reply is definitely good. But make sure that the auto reply is sufficiently enough information that the guy who's going to send you an email has another person to contact you to get his answer. Okay. Another question from Raghunath. How can I generalize genders? She, sir, madam in my email. I presume that your question is, how can I send my email to somebody whom I don't know? The point is, if you don't know somebody that you're going to send an email, you're actually spamming the person. As well not do it. Okay. Javed Basha. Regarding callback of emails, sometimes it so happens that before we call back, it would have been read by someone. In that case, do we have to send one more email to explain the callback? What do you suggest? Javed, my suggestion to you is, first of all, don't hit end button. Okay? If you think you're going to call back an email, put it in your draft folders, sleep over, come back next day and send it. Okay? The moment you've said something which the other person, expecting it to call back because for whatever reason, that you have probably already done the damage. Karthik asks me a question. Please give me the following. While replying to a person, how to mention his/her name. Email from a.b@c.com. whether A first name, B last name, while replying how to reply. Okay, here is my suggestion to you. If person has written to you an email, look at how he signs his name. For example, if a person's name is, let us say, Rajesh Sengamedu, I'm sending you an email and I sign off, thank you, best regards Rajesh. You respond to me as dear Rajesh. If I sign off with my signature, Rajesh Sengamedu, blah, 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 then you write dear Mr. Sengamedu. Okay? And if I sign off saying that just R, then dear R. It works most of the time. Gautami Krishnamurthy is asking a question. In the subject shall be mentioned as NNTO subject EOM. What is NNTO? No need to open. Okay. First of all, I learned this abbreviation NNTO. Okay. Honestly, please don't use abbreviation. And if you're going to send an email, NNTO, what is the purpose of the particular email? Bhupesh Kumar is asking me a question. While writing to my team lead, I need to personalize like dear, or should I just say he? Okay. I don't know how many of you guys are married. Okay. I'm married and I say good morning to him every day. And I say good morning with her name and my wife likes it. So I'm pretty sure your team leaders will like it if you call them by their name rather than just say he. Shruti Kaushik Nanduri says, how do you communicate or reply to an email if your boss has written a partially incorrect report to the clients, where all the customers have been marked into? Tell me a way in which my boss should not yell at me when he's a wrong attitude one. Okay, do you, if you, Shruti, you know, my, the topic of this webinar is us to write good mail and communicate better. If somebody is making a mistake, okay, and especially if he's your boss, you got to figure out a nice way of communicating it to him in person. Okay, and especially if he's made a mistake with your customers, don't point that mistake such that your boss feels belittled in front of everybody. Don't do that. So you figure out a nice way. And if you can't figure out a nice way, wait till you figure out a nice way and then tell your boss. Okay, I think that's pretty much the questions that I had. Okay, I have two more slides I want to share with you. Okay, now I read this story way long back. I'm pretty sure many of you have read this story, but here is the point to prove one important aspect of email communication. Okay, there was a telegram sent by the judge to the prison warden. Okay, he sent a mail, he sent a telegram in those days. I'm talking about some 30 years back. Hang him not, full stop, set him free. That was the message sent by the judge to the prison warden. Okay. Now, what happened was the guy who was typing out the telegram made a mistake. The telegram said, the telegram which was received by the prison warden said, hang him, full stop, not set him free. And do you know what happened? Just because of a silly mistake, a grammatical mistake by somebody, okay, a person lost his life. Now, this is, your emails are not going to be as drastic as this, but I want you to carry home the message that if you're not careful with your dots, commas, you are actually communicating a wrong message. And if you're communicating a wrong message, maybe people will not get hanged, but maybe you are burning some bridges. Please be careful about that. Okay? Now, I want to tell you one case study, okay, about an intention, okay. Now, some of the phrases, now look at this. Here is a mail which was sent by somebody to everybody in the company, and the mail is basically saying that we had financial basics training session given by Rajesh Sengamedu on comma, for the benefit of all employees, full stop, okay. We have put up the financial basics training in Lunada and you can access the link. Okay. Now, the original intentions of the mail was, I conducted a training program to only a few guys, not to everybody. Okay. And we decided that we will put that webinar out in our intranet so that all the employees who did not attend will be benefited. Now, when you write an email where this phrase for the benefit of our employees is put in this sentence, it means that the training session was conducted for the benefit of all employees, which actually was not true because I conducted the training session only for a few employees. Okay. Now, if you put the same statement here, so if you, instead of putting it here, you put the beginning of the next sentence. Okay. So you read the email. We had financial basics training session given by Rajesh on 27th yesterday. Full stop. Okay. For the benefit of all employees, we have put up the financial basic training material in Luna, which means that you are telling everybody very clearly, hey guys, you could not attend the session, so for your benefit you put it up. Whereas when you put like this, it means that, you know, we conducted a training program for the benefit of all employees, but we did not invite all of you. It's a wrong way of communicating. Okay? So please be careful about that as to what you want to write. So your intention should be clear. Your purpose should be clear. Okay? So I think I've come to the end of my session. And if you want to drop me a note, you can drop me a note at rajesh.sengamedu@smb